and welcome to Surfdome SURFIT yoga series with me, Lucy Foster-Perkins. We're on the last class of this series and we thought we'd go out with a bang and end on core strength. Take it at your own speed, listen to your body and don't forget to breathe. Let's get going. We'll start today's core strengthening class on all fours. Check in with the body, check your hands are underneath the shoulders, the breath is fluid. And on the next inhale, take your right hand forward, reach it forward, and as you exhale, press the left heel back. This may be enough. Or on your exhale, sweep the limbs towards the side as if they're sweeping across the tabletop. Inhale to the center and exhale them back down. Inhale the left hand forward, and as you exhale, press the right heel back. This may be enough. Or sweep the limbs to the side. Inhale to the center, engage the stomach, and exhale down. Great, so that will get your core going. Pad the hands a little bit further in front of you, tuck the toes under, and lift the hips to downward dog. Engaging the stomach, reaching the heels towards the ground, maybe bending the knees, maybe walking one foot up and then the other. On the next inhale, take your left leg towards the sky, press the left heel back. Then on the next inhale, lift the right heel off the ground, ripple through the spine to plank. We've got options here. Either keep that left leg on or off the ground, or maybe if you're feeling strong today, take the right hand forward towards the front of the mat. Take a deep inhale and exhale both limbs down to plank. Lift the hips back to downward facing dog. And remember, things feel different each day. So it might be that you're doing something different to what you're used to. Inhale the right heel towards the sky. Great. Then lift the left heel off the ground. Ripple through the spine all the way to plank. Remember, you can take that right leg down to the ground. Or maybe engaging the stomach even more, breathing deeply as you take your left fingertips towards the front. Great. And then drop both limbs down. Lift the hips back to downward dog. And if you found that you held your breath, you can return back to a fluid breath now. Take the right foot in between the hands, left foot comes to 45 degrees as you come up to Warrior 1. Keep the hands lifting towards the sky, opening at the top to Warrior 2. Hips are facing the side, right knees over the right ankle. And on the next inhale, straighten both legs, lift the hands above the head so that either side of your ears. Then from here, keep the chest facing the side but tilt towards the front of the mat. And you can look over the left shoulder. Keep the breath going, don't hold the breath here. One more inhale. Then split the hands wide, right hand comes to the inside of the right leg, and the left hand comes to the sky. Trikonasana. Breathing deeply. Take an inhale. As you exhale, look down towards the ground. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, resettle into your Warrior 2. And then cartwheel the hands either side of the right foot on the ground, step back to a plank with the knees on or off the ground, so your choice. Inhale the left hand towards the sky, and as you exhale, thread it underneath the body. Remember, you can have your knees on the ground. Inhale, lift up, look up to the left fingertips. Exhale, thread it underneath. One more time, inhale, look up, and exhale, left hand comes back to plank, lifting the hips back to downward facing dog. Nice. It's resetting in your downward dog. Shoulders are dropping away from the ears. On the next inhale, take your left foot in between the hands, coming all the way up to Warrior 1 on the other side. Hands are reaching above the head, you're looking at the thumbs, then they lift up and split at the top to Warrior 2. Settling into your Warrior 2, hips are facing the side. Right foot's more of a 90 degrees now. On the next inhale, straighten your left leg, hands come above your head, either side of the ears, and then tilting towards the front, but keeping the shoulders dropping away from the ears as you look over your right shoulder. Another inhale, and as you exhale, split the hands wide, left hand comes to the inside of the left leg, right hand reaches the sky, spiraling the ribs towards the sky. Trikonasana. Really nice. Take an inhale, exhale to look down, Inhale, come up. Exhale, bend the knees, warrior two. One more inhale. As you exhale, cartwheel the hand either side of the left leg on the ground, step back to a long plank, and remember you can have your knees on or off the ground. Inhale, take the right hand to the sky, lift up and look up. As you exhale, right hand comes under the body, and as you inhale, you lift back up again. Exhale, thread it underneath. Engage the stomach, inhale, look up, keep breathing. Exhale, right hand comes back to plank, engage the stomach. As you rock forwards and backwards, and then lift the hips back to downward dog. Great. Looking at your toes, check that they're parallel, that they're hip distance apart, and then inhale the right foot to the sky. Either staying here, or maybe taking the left hand to the left shin. And you can walk both hands towards the back a little further if that helps you. And it might be that you fall over, which is great, you get 10 points if you do. And then drop both limbs back down and give it a go on the other side. So inhale the left leg up to the sky. Either stay here or maybe take the right arm to the right shin. Great. Keeping the breath flowing and then dropping both limbs back down to the ground. Maybe take an inhale through the nose and then exhale through the mouth. Then take the right knee down to the ground. Turn it 90 degrees so the right hand, the right knee and the left foot are in the same long line. Left fingertips reach towards the sky. Either stay here or take the left leg off the ground. And you've got the option of holding on to the foot behind you as well to open up the chest. Take an inhale here and then drop the left leg down if it's in the sky. You've got the option of joining both legs in one long line to side plank. And the top leg can come to the ground so the foot's on the earth if you need a bit more stability. In side plank, look up towards the left fingertips. And you've got the option of lifting the left leg off as well. Great! And then drop both limbs back to plank. Have the knees on or off the ground as you lower all the way down onto your belly. Point the toes, press the hands into the ground to cobra, and then lift the hips back to downward dog. Great. Press the whole palm into the ground, and then take the left knee down to the ground. Turn it 90 degrees. Left hand, left knee, and right foot are in the same long line. Right hand reaches towards the sky, and maybe the right leg lifts off as well. Engaging the stomach, maybe taking hold of the foot behind you to open up with the chest. If you fall over, then give yourself 10 points. And then dropping the right leg down, maybe joining both legs together in one long line to side plank. And remember the right foot can come down to the ground for a bit more stability. Nice. Reaching up towards the right fingertips. Maybe the right leg will come off the ground. Take another inhale here, and then exhale yourself down to plank. Lift the hips back to downward facing dog. Phew, made it. Take an inhale through the nose and an exhale through the mouth. Great. Resetting in your downward dog. Lift the heels off and then back down to the ground. And then drop your knees all the way down to all fours. Sitting back and taking your legs to one side so you can lengthen them out in front of you. Remove the flesh from underneath you. Pull the toes back towards your nose and then just let yourself hang over your thighs. So don't worry too much, just let yourself completely fall down. You need to take the hands behind you to help lift the chest and find a bit more length behind the back of the legs, then you can do that. Or you can reach the hands forward and just let the whole chest fall down, relaxing the shoulders and relaxing the neck. Breathe easy here, releasing any tension in the legs. Maybe you'll go a little further with every exhale, slowing your pace down. And then slowly begin to roll yourself back up to take a final inhale and exhale. Well done everyone, I hope you enjoyed that. If you haven't already, then go to the Surfdome website for all the other videos and yoga classes in the series and head to my website for more yoga for surfers. See you there.